Beyoncé has done it again. But this time, it's different this time, she's flipping everything you thought you knew about halftime shows on its head. Think you've seen it all when it comes to pop stars performing, think again. When Beyoncé stepped onto the stage for her Netflix halftime performance, she didn't just perform, she redefined the game. But what if I told you that this performance wasn't just about music, it was about culture, style, and something that completely caught everyone by surprise? At the heart of it, Cowboy Carter. Yes, you heard that right. Beyoncé blending country vibes with her iconic pop soul power. Sounds impossible, right? But in this performance, she did exactly that and the world couldn't believe their eyes. Why? Because in just minutes, Beyoncé took the world of music and made it a whole lot bigger. So stick around, because what you're about to hear will change the way you think about one of the most influential artists of our time. Trust me, the big twist is still coming. When Beyoncé's halftime performance was announced, the internet went wild. It wasn't just a typical halftime show. No, this was Beyoncé. The woman who's made history with every stage she steps on. The woman who changes the game every single time. So when it was confirmed that she would headline Netflix's halftime special, the excitement was almost unbearable. But there was a catch. No one knew what to expect. Would she stick to her usual style, or was she about to give us something entirely new? The buzz started building even before the first note was sung. Fans, critics, and even celebrities were all waiting for a glimpse of what Beyoncé had in store. The question on everyone's mind wasn't just if she would be good, it was how she would shock the world this time. And, believe me, she did. But it wasn't until the moment she stepped out onto that stage that we got our first clue. This was not the Beyoncé we knew. This wasn't just a pop icon, this was a cowboy on a mission. As Beyoncé took the stage, it was clear she was introducing something entirely new, a concept that no one saw coming: Cowboy Carter. The fusion of country elements with Beyoncé's iconic pop soul style was as bold as it was unexpected. It was a mix of grit and glamour, rawness and refinement. The cowboy aesthetic wasn't just a costume, it was a statement. A statement that Beyoncé was not just an artist, but an innovator, willing to cross boundaries and blend genres that have traditionally stayed worlds apart. The Cowboy Carter theme wasn't just about fashion or music, it was about making a cultural statement. Country music, traditionally associated with a very different kind of audience, was now being brought into the spotlight by one of the most influential black women in entertainment. The imagery of cowboys, western landscapes, and rugged toughness stood in stark contrast to the elegance and power Beyoncé is known for. And yet, it worked. In fact, it worked beautifully. What was striking about this performance wasn't just the visuals, it was how Beyoncé made it all hers. She didn't just wear cowboy boots or include a banjo here and there. She reimagined country music through her lens, blending it seamlessly with her own unique sound. The result, a halftime performance that felt like nothing else you've ever seen. She wasn't just performing, she was reinventing what it means to be an artist in the 21st century. But why? Why did she take this risk? What's behind the Cowboy Carter persona? And why did Beyoncé feel compelled to bring this Western influence into her music? Keep watching, because we're just scratching the surface. Beyoncé's halftime performance wasn't just a song and dance routine. It was a master class in performance, energy, and storytelling. From the moment she hit the stage, it was clear that every second was crafted to captivate. The first few moments were a jaw-dropper, as she appeared in an outfit that instantly screamed Cowboy Carter, a sleek mix of Western and high fashion that had people buzzing. But that was only the beginning. The show's true magic came from the unexpected twists and thrilling moments that left the audience on the edge of their seats. One of the most unforgettable highlights was the way Beyoncé blended her powerful vocals with the country-influenced beats. You could hear the twang of the guitars, the rhythmic pulse of the drums, and yet, Beyoncé's voice never faltered. It was as if the country elements were meant to be a part of her sound all along. And with every note, she commanded the stage, her presence larger than life. But it wasn't just about the music, it was the energy. The chemistry between Beyoncé and the audience was undeniable. The crowd didn't just watch her, they were part of the show. From the chants to the cheering, Beyoncé's connection with her fans elevated the performance to another level. The entire stadium seemed to pulse with her, like the performance was not just happening to them, but with them. And those moments, they weren't just big, they were monumental. Beyoncé's ability to pull off something so fresh and unexpected without losing her essence is a testament to her greatness. But there's one more thing, the hidden message behind her performance. Beyoncé has always been more than just a performer. She's a cultural force. But with this halftime performance, she didn't just raise the bar, she changed the conversation. Cowboy Carter wasn't just a new look or a gimmick, it was a statement that echoed far beyond the stage. By blending country with pop, Beyoncé took a genre that's often been considered exclusive and made it accessible to a broader audience. And in doing so, she opened the door for other artists to explore uncharted territory. But it wasn't just about the music. This performance made people think about what it means to be an artist in today's world. Beyoncé showed that it's possible to merge different cultures, break down boundaries, and push the limits of creativity all while staying true to who you are. The reaction: people couldn't stop talking. On social media, in interviews, and across news outlets, everyone had something to say. Some were amazed by her ability to reinvent herself, while others were caught off guard by the boldness of it all. As we look back on this performance, one question remains: what does it mean for the future of Beyoncé's career? What does this new Cowboy Carter persona mean for the next phase of her artistry? One thing is for sure, Beyoncé is a trailblazer, and this performance was just another example of her ability to redefine what's possible. So, as we wrap up, ask yourself this: what will Beyoncé do next? Will she continue to challenge expectations, or has she set the stage for something even bigger? Keep an eye on her, because with Beyoncé, there's always something extraordinary just around the corner.